Once again, the federal government has seemingly taken a hurry up and wait approach to the issues plaguing black farmers. President Biden's America Rescue Plan Act allocated $1 billion in aid to black farmers to improve land access, resolve heirs property issues, and provide legal aid to socially disadvantaged farmers, along with $4 billion in debt relief. But due to lawsuits filed by white farmers, black farmers, and the aid approved by the government have been stuck in a kind of legal purgatory since the package passed in March. The American Rescue Plan also allocated funds for an equity commission to address the history of discriminatory programs and practice by the USDA. Earlier this week, the USDA announced the commission's formation along with the appointment of Dewayne Goldmon, Executive Director of the National Black Growers Council, as USDA's first senior advisor for racial equity. The commission has been told to draft a report and produce actionable recommendations for a plan to aid black farmers in 12 months. That report will be completed and put into action within a 2-year time frame. This means, again, black farmers will be forced to wait for what was promised to them. Joining me now is John Boyd Jr., President of the National Black Farmers Association. So, Mr. Boyd, I'm always worried when I hear people say we need to write a report and because that often feels to me like a stalling tactic. What is your response to, this appointment, this setting up this commission, and the timeline that they have laid out?
Well, and Charles, thank you for having me. The timeline is too slow. And I reached out to Secretary Vilsack this week to encourage him that he's going to have to make programs available to black farmers like myself right now. I received this week alone, Charles, another turn down letter from the United States Department of Agriculture who's saying, John Boyd, we can't help you again. And Secretary Vilsack told the agriculture chairman, David Scott, that those type of notifications were no longer going out by the United States Department of Agriculture. And you mentioned
what was the request? If you could tell us that.
The request was for yes, I'd be glad to tell you. The request is for a program called EQIP to get improvement on my farm, such as a well to help water my cattle and some waterways and things that white farmers get with ease. And Charles, this isn't the first year that I've been turned down for that. I got the same exact letter last year within a 20-day difference. So this is a continuation of the discrimination that we've been facing. And again, Secretary Vilsack says from the national office, as the secretary, these programs, black farmers are not experiencing these turndowns anymore. And I'm here to tell you tonight that it's not true. We're still facing the same discrimination. And you mentioned the appointment
when you get
Dewayne.
those letters, what is the rationale that they include for turning you down?
Well, they said you could wait for next year, is what the letter says for funding, or you could withdraw or cancel your application. Now, what happens, that's very slick language. So when the government says that you can withdraw, then they don't have to count the numbers as a denial. I'm not withdrawn, and the secretary needs to fix this. He's the person that's responsible, Charles. And he's trying to pass it off to a commission that's really going to have people there from the United States Department of Agriculture who already work there. The leading advocate, myself, didn't get an invitation to take part in this equity commission. And he selected a senior advisor that worked with Monsanto and other large-scale companies that they support, such as John Deere. These companies, especially the National Black Farmers Association, has filed in the past sued Monsanto, and had raised concerns about John Deere discriminating against black farmers. So I don't think this equity commission is serious if it's not going to have people at the table like myself who want to fix the Department of Agriculture. You can't fix it from the inside out. You got to have people like myself there that understand the problems that we're still facing to help fix them.
Do you believe that this equity council is just window dressing to look like they are addressing the problem when in fact they are not?
I think it's window dressing. If it's not going to have serious advocates that want to put things in place to make things better for black farmers, like myself, then we see it as window dressing, and it's another stall tactic by the Department of Agriculture. You know, as my grandfather would say, as the grass is growing, the cows are starving. So we can see the money's here to help us, but we can't get it. You know, it's always an uphill battle for us, Charles. We got white farmers suing us in 12 different federal courts around the country that the National Black Farmers Association is fighting tooth and nail to raise money to fight these lawsuits.
Why don't you think that Bill Sack is fixing this? Why don't you think that he's fixing this?
I think, one, he has pressure from large-scale white farmers who, Charles, is going to, at the end, wind up with their money anyway, like they always do.
Right.
And so he's trying to play the middle-of-the-road politics. And that's one reason why I didn't want Secretary Vilsack to come back. To his credit, he's a good politician. He sits there and does nothing while we continue to suffer. And you know, when there's real issues out here like this.
Unfortunately, I'm being told I have to go. But I want to thank you for your time tonight. But also, I want to say we're going to keep having you back until this issue is resolved. I think it's a big story for us. Obviously important to you. So I really want to thank you for your time.
And Charles,
your Black History Moment is. Sorry about that. Your Black History Moment is next. We'll have Mr. Boyd back at another time.